Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Columbus Clippers going up against the Indianapolis Indians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, and towing the slab, number 48.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. Payoff pitch. Left field, Sawinski drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop. Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Next to hit, George Valera, and he walked him.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now it's the DH, Brian Lavastida. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Base hit into center field on Duhar. Fires it to the plate. Safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
First and second, 1 out. And now, David Fry. And the pitch. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. They put the tag on him on the Choi. Double play. So a run on 1 hit, no errors and a man left. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here at PNC Park. And on the hill in this one, Touki Toussaint. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
He goes down looking.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And here is number 19. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
So now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back at the plate. Jhonkensy Noel.
The first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the right fielder, number 33. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the left fielder, Jack Suwinski.
The left fielder, Jack Suwinski.
Fouls one off, 2-2. The pitch. Next offering is outside. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ji-Man
And now the
Choi.
hitter, Ji-Man Choi. One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is down low. Struck him out looking.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's Miguel Andujar. The next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Righty delivers on the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense. Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Rodolfo Castro digs in now. Andujar off of first with 2 away. Righty to the plate. And that one moves his feet.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And he deals. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. The Clippers have the lead to nothing. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cam Gallagher. And a 1-1. The other way. And there's a base hit to right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. He's 0 for 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The 1-1. It's the slider in there for a strike. The pitch. Good eye right there. In the air, left field, down the line. Sawinski pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Brian Lavastida will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Base hit into right center. Runner around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bullet the other way.
First and third, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. 0 for 1 so far. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Roquillo at third. Lavastida at first. 2 out of the inning. Check on the runner. Lavastida back in standing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Cal Mitchell to the plate here.
The right fielder, Cal Mitchell.
The 1-1. And a good eye there. High in the air, out to right. And there's one down.
Batting 9, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Endy Rodriguez. On the ground, right side. To first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Number 3, shortstop, Ji-hwan Bae.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ji-hwan Bae getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Fry makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to inning number 4. The Clippers out front 2-0. Back here at PNC Park, and now the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. Kicks and deals. Action in the pen down there. Yerry De Los Santos is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Two and one now. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody out. Runner at first. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that one ripped to left. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
This is a tough play for the offense to stomach. I mean, they did everything right, but the automatic double just ruined the hit and run. The runner had a great jump from first, and at the plate, really good contact. Just a little bit of bad luck robbed him of a run.
Number 33 now at the plate, and a 2-1 on the way. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two now. And now it's filled up. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 48 out of the game. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with the new pitcher. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yerry De Los Santos. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Yerry De Los Santos.
Here's Cam Gallagher. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
De Los Santos with a move to first, and he's back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now here is Ryan Rocchio. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. And the right-hander deals. In the air to left center. Andujar on the move. Racing. Makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom 4. Here's a speed threat. Number 19. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Toussaint pickoff throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Now down. No left field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Suwinski. Grounded out his first time. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. The Indians hitless so far in the game. Suwinski tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the center fielder, George Valera. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Now, this is a rough start to the inning. It's easy to feel like you're on an island on the mound, but he knows his defense is there to back him up.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Right-handed reliever. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, David Fry. The 2-1. And there's a base hit to left. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
The first baseman, John Lindsay.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now, Jhonkensy Noel. Here comes a pitch.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get...
Goes to second for one, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. Next offering is fouled back. Lavastida on third with 2 out. Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Clippers lead it 5-0. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, center fielder, Miguel Andujar.
So up next, Miguel Andujar. He reached out a walk his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one hooked foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at-bat.
Next to hit, Rodolfo Castro. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Zips it across, gets him easily, ends the inning. Welcome back. Start of the sixth. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, number 28. Ball to strike. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. And here it comes. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. That's inside. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And that one hit to first. Oh, and it hits the base.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now at the plate, Will Brennan. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And the righty deals. That one to first, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Now back, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
So one out with 2 aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. And the pitch. Bounce to third. Dive, and he's got it. The throw is high and over his head. Tag, too late, he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
So first and second with one man gone. George Valera digs in now. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Brennan, the lead runner, out at second. Rocchio at first, one gone. And that one handled. To second, pulls him off the bag. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
So now the DH spot, Brian Lavastida. Rolled to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Clippers on top 6-0. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Cal Mitchell.
The right fielder.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their at bats and specifically their swings. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off.
The pitch goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Catcher, Andy Rodriguez.
Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
The cause for these struggles is a little different for each guy. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Ji-hwan Bae.
So 2 down now, and here is Ji-hwan Bae. The Indians still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The wide to kick the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, the speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So a man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter. Number 19. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there. The 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. They turn things over to the southpaw, Caleb Smith.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Caleb Smith.
Here's the third baseman, David Fry.
The third baseman, David Fry.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Now one missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dowry Moreta appears to be getting loose. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Center field. A little bloop single. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Stepping in, Jhonkensy Noel. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Now here is Tyler Freeman. And now the lefty. And a count 1-2. Fry at second. Noel on at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one a little bit high. The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Now it's the right fielder, number 33. The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Base hit, and a run comes in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
So digging in, Will Brennan. This to third, base hit, and a run in to score. Now 2 runs score. It's 9-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third base line. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
New arm out of the bullpen, Dauri Moreta.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Next one misses. Now 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Andujar under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Clippers have the advantage, 9-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the DH, Connor Joe. Next pitch inside. It's 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Eli Morgan getting ready to go. Goes the power lefty up as well. And a pitch. That one ripped. Way back there. In the air to make the catch.
No left field.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jack Suwinski. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Touki Toussaint is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Hunter Gaddis takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So up next, Ji-Man Choi. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. The Clippers on top here, 9-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Brian Lavastida.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. Kicks and deals. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Don't just great execution right there. Ran that 2-seamer out over the outside edge, showing that he's not afraid to walk this guy.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Down the third baseman, David Fry. The 1-1.
Ball. 10.
Lavastida gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That to right. Mitchell gliding as he moves to his left. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jhonkensy.
And now the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And now the count is even. And misses inside. On the ground to short, could be 2. Underhanded to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Clippers with the lead 9-0. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 8th, and now Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
And he deals.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Leading up for the
And at
Indians,
first, digging
the
in,
second baseman,
Rodolfo Castro.
Rodolfo Castro.
Here comes a pitch. High fly ball, right field. Number 33 under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Cal
number
Mitchell.
31, Cal Mitchell.
That one to first, and it gets by him. Throw into third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Now
So they're at the corners now. Now it's going to be Endy Rodriguez. 2 on, 1 out. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Ji-hwan Bae, the next to hit. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. That one out to right. Number 33 under it. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
second
Columbus,
baseman, Tyler
the second
Freeman.
baseman, Tyler Freeman.
And here it comes.
That's
Good eye in that spot. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And the righty deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to Choi. Double play.
The catcher is a 35.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cam Gallagher. At the belt and fires. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got it by him for the K. So they make short work of him there. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Clippers lead it 9-0. Last chance for the home team. And stepping in is the speedy number 19. Next pitch is outside. Fly ball down the line. Number 33 on the move to his left. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Connor Joe. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. 2-1 now. And that one wrapped foul. Down to their final strike. Popped up. That's the ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Clippers, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For Indianapolis, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
rock with for y'all to lean.